Hello and welcome to another video, and today as you can see we're on MotoGP 19 once again, the normal usual kind of stuff. And today, well, as you'll have seen by the title and thumbnail, we are doing something a bit different, and we're seeing what happens if you have a race of classic and classic and modern MotoGP bikes all together, so you can see every single four-strokes rider is in the category. So that goes all the way from 2002 all the way up to 2019. Obviously, there's just some. I think the last historic bike is like 2013, so obviously there's a bit of a gap. But we can play as anyone. I'm going to play as my custom rider because that's usually what I do. But this is going to be a pretty interesting sort of experiment kind of thing to do. Obviously, you can see the Avinti's here. So it's all just mixed in. So what I'm going to go with is, it makes the most sense to do this, I'm going to go with one of the 2013 bikes, just purely because it's the closest we've got to a modern thing, and it should be a bit more fair. I have tried this before, I've messed around with it a little bit just because I wanted to see what it felt like. They don't quite feel right, so what I'm going to do is, obviously you can see we've set to 25% here. I'm going to turn tyre wear off for this, just so that the wheel doesn't spin or the weight doesn't mess with it. And I think I'll do a race, we'll do Malaysia because I'm quite good at Malaysia usually. So basically what I'm going to try and do, I'm just going to try and finish as high up as I can in this race. Obviously it's just a little experiment, 5 laps. Yeah, should be fun. So without further ado, I'll see you on the grid. So we had Kenny Jr. on pole there. Valentino Modern Day is in second. There'll be lots of Valentino Rossis in this race, I imagine. It's going to be a little bit confusing. You'll be like, oh, the inside of Rossi, and then yeah, there you go. Prime example. Rossi down in 40th as well, as second position. Obviously, the faces are only done for the 2019 riders, but that's the Camel Camel Yamaha. I didn't say Honda. Apparently, I'm in 61st. So it's going to be pretty interesting. So we'll start the race. Oh dear, yep. It's kind of like the 180 rider thing. How everyone's kind of just exploding everywhere. There are riders riding at the wall. There are people flipping up in the air. This is, yeah, about what I expected, really. Pretty carnage here. I didn't actually really mean to bring all the riders across, if I'm totally honest. I made the mod ages ago and thought I'd just done one team, whereas I'd actually done them all. And I realised once I'd gone into the game, but then I was like, you know what, this will be more fun to try. So you can see there are lots of people down the floor, so we're going to just get the cutscene and get straight into it. Miller is also on pole, apparently. Well, this is going to be just interesting. I'm looking forward to see what happens off the start here. I think I'm actually on my own grid spot, which is kind of interesting. Offline we go. Yeah, I actually am. Watch out, people going slow in the middle. Oh, so Ducati, I've avoided it. There's Troy Bayliss. There's still cars, still people crashing up ahead. So I'm up to 42nd from 61st, which is pretty good. I go to turn 1, the rear's locked already. Danny Pedrosa's down. There's still people crashing at turn 1. I think it's because the speeds are wrong. Behind Zarco now. So we are behind some 2019 riders. You see Inone in front, obviously Oliveira on the inside. And outside, that's one that Rossi's down. We're up to 26th now. Simoncelli as well down. Going through the long turn 3. Not really sure what they're doing. I think that's Troy Bayliss, not Troy Bayliss, Loris Capirossi on the left-hand side. I've gone in hot. I've hit bang now at the arse. Hopefully that's not the monetisation gone with that one, but there you go. Sometimes the... oh, at the inside. I think that's Troy. Not yeah, actually I think it might be Troy, actually. No, it is Capirossi. Sorry about that. Keep accidentally calling Capirossi Troy. There's another Capirossi in front of us as well. Battling with Pol Espargaro over 21st place. So we run it through turn 8. Trying to get a good run. To the right hand side we go. You can see this is a little bit more balanced, obviously, because especially the 990s, they're pretty close in terms of speed. And obviously in the game it's kind of simulated slightly. So, and the bike doesn't feel atrocious when you do this as well, especially the 1000. The 1000 cc's are pretty close. In fact, they're probably the same to what they handle like in the classic category. Maybe because the tyres are different, it might be a little different. But obviously these are the modern day MotoGP tyres that everyone's on. Rins has already finished the lap somehow. Quite how he's managed that, because I didn't feel like I got held up that much. But he's so far in front. He did a 42.2. He's skipped part of the track. He's definitely skipped part of the track doing a 142. Yes, it'll be interesting to see what's happened with Rins there. So Danny Pedrosa has fell off as well. But we're in 21st, so it's not too bad. If we can get some points, that'd be nice. We're still behind Pecco Bagnaia. We're not made any progress. really after the first sector. You can see the rear tyres getting a little hot. Obviously, good job I have turned tyre wear off, really. I've locked the rear again into turn 1. The brakes aren't very good on this thing, so I kind of realised I'm going in hard and just put more brake on. Still people crashing in the background. I'm not sure how they're crashing so much, because all the AI should have the code for this track, so I'm not sure how they're coming to blows. I guess maybe on the brakes they're not really refined. You can see there's some battling going up ahead. I think that's a Ducati and a Repsol Honda at the front that are battling. Casey Stoner in front of Bagnaia, so a Desvidici GP18 behind a GP7, probably that. I'm guessing that's a GP7. I think that is the only one that's. I think that's the only Stoner Ducati in the game. So behind Bagnaia still. We need to really get past him now. We've been behind him for over a lap. I'm gonna go around the outside, a bit onto the curb. We have to watch out when I come back on. Past Bagnaia we go now. Oh, lock the rear. We're going inside of Stoner though. Oh, we're gonna go straight to the side of Aleix. We hit Aleix, but seems like we got away with it. Oh no, Bagnaia back up the inside. He couldn't quite do it. I'm going to try and dive it underneath Aleix here. No, he's turned in. He's got the line. Yeah. So we're up to 19th now. Through turn 12. Try and go up the inside of Aleix Spagro again. So Rins, again, is obviously miles in front because he did a 142 on the first lap. Now, I'm not quite sure how he's done that. I'm sure I probably have included the replay of his first lap or something, maybe in the top right or something like that. So you guys will probably know what's happened. At this point I don't, but I'll check it out later. So interesting. But I saw that people in the comments wanted to see things like if there's an incident or whatever, that I record it on the replay cameras and put it in. Yeah, so I'll definitely try and do that. I wanted to do that for the previous video when I was obviously going through the pit lane. I wanted to show where Dovizioso was, and I did record it, but my computer ran out of storage, so my hard drive literally filled up as I was recording that, which is why the ending is abrupt as well, because that's also gone. So apologies for that, but I think it ended in a decent place. I mean, I got the whole challenge done. Up the inside of Dovizioso we go now, though. Oh, we've sat him up. So up into 17th. I don't know who is in front of us. Rossi overtakes Rossi for 51st, and then Rossi overtakes Caparossi as well. Casey Stoner's crashed now. Disappointing for him. And Dovizioso's crashed. Didn't they've come to blows at the last corner then? Might have to have a look at a replay of that. Max Biaggi's down as well. Oh, but Biaggi's in 8th apparently. So I mean, I know there's more than one Biaggi in the game, but I don't know if maybe he'd come back to us a little bit. And another Dovizioso's down, so actually he does probably have 2 classic bikes then. My apologies. I think that was a different one from before. So I'm pretty sure the one that was behind us has probably fell off now. 1.7 still to Dovizioso. Marquez behind us now, which I'm guessing that could be 2013 or 2019. One of the two. We'll hear when the bike gets closer, I guess. I feel like I'm catching a lot of them. Although I've only took 2 tenths out of Dobby, I feel like I've done more than that. Did not realise Kato had like the accent on the O. And you know there was accents in Japanese, but I guess you learn more stuff. So it looks like it's Biaggi that's causing the hold up up ahead. That's what it looked like to me anyway. A 59.4 on like this bike isn't too bad. Considering look how hot the rear is. Although the rear gets hot here everywhere. Yeah, because look, it's Biaggi definitely that's holding them all up, because I'm catching up to Biaggi now as well, and it seems like they're all pulling away again. So definitely Biaggi causing. Biaggi's tyre's probably gone. Obviously there's no tyre wear, but the AI do have tyre heat as well. Yeah, look how slow he's going through this corner here. 6 tenths behind him. We'll probably outbrake him here. Oh, we are closing up on him a lot. We've hit him. Oh, we've got him. A bit unorthodox, but we've got him. Next one's Nakagami, who's obviously modern, so he's the modern rider. Because Dovizioso managed to sort of knock the pair of them. There's still a big pack going slow in front. If I had a couple more laps, this would really be interesting, but we've passed Biaggi now. 6 tenths behind Nakagami. Oh, there's been a crash. It's Rossi and Rossi have collided. 03 Rossi's somewhere. He's there. So it's a 14th, so we are in the points now, which it didn't look like we were going to be. was hoping I get taken out by him. So it looks like I think it's a pack of Rossies actually, by the look of it, some of them anyway. Seem to be holding up all the modern riders. Mir's got up to 10th, so it goes up to 10th, that battle there. Over the line we go then. It's going to be P14, which is a little disappointing, I guess, but we started last.
Soon cameras will take us to the podium to see the award ceremony. But in the meantime, let's take a look at the final ranking of the MotoGP class.
I'll tell you what, that is a rare sight. Suzuki won 2 in this race. Obviously Rins did at 42.2. Marquez did a 48.0. So that's impossible. Look at some of these lap times. This is ridiculous. So the top 5. Hang on, actually, let's have a look where we were. So we were in the battle with, in that battle, I think, well, it must have been Vinales, Miller, Dovizioso, Mir, Barros, Nakagami. So actually, it was some of the classic riders going a bit slow. Modern riders even. That seems a bit strange. Well, actually, there was 2 Rossies holding them up, wasn't there, that crashed into each other. So I'll get a replay of that as well. But yeah, all in all, pretty interesting stuff. Seems like the classic riders sort of held their own. I mean, Vermeulen, other than Rins' glitch, won the race. Marquez is second. Well, judging by that lap time, I'm going to say that he's probably the 2013 Marquez. And then Lorenzo in 4th place. Again, that's not modern day Lorenzo. So the first modern day rider is Rins, but if you look at the ones that didn't cheat, Vinales down in 8th. Pedrosa as well. Some guys must have had, like, I don't know, I guess the simulated lap times are broken for this. Because these ones are realistic down here, like 2 minutes, 2:03, things like that make sense. And when you go all the way up here, we've had people doing 1 minute 50s, 1 minute 48s, 42 obviously being the outstanding one. So I'll have a look at that. If I haven't put it in the video already, I'll stick it on at the end. But yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoyed that one. Maybe we'll be back for career mode or something in the next video. I know I haven't done career mode for a long time, but it didn't look like people really wanted to see much career mode, so I was like, yeah, I'll change it up, do some challenges, do some mods, you know, it's the kind of thing I like to do. You've got to obviously make it enjoyable to record and to even prepare for, in a way. And yeah, I actually really enjoyed that. It was definitely an interesting experience. But like I said, I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I shall see you in the next one.